I know we took a hiatus, but we back, and I got a soundboard now.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Goddamn.
Probably be able to chill a little bit like this. I could probably talk to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Pick up a good audio.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee. Oh, yeah.
Glock 40 with the beam. Everything ain't what it seemed. Hey. Damn. Shout out Larry June. No, but for surely.
Bro, did you hear, on a serious note, real fast, before we kick this completely off?
No, it's all good.
Yeah, did you hear about, I think it was Quavo?
No, Takeoff died.
Takeoff? No,
Dog, I literally woke up. I woke up to, yeah, he was there. Dog, I saw the video.
Oh, there was a video of it?
I saw not the video of the shooting.
Oh,
I saw the no. There was a dog. It was dark.
Yeah.
For the people who haven't saw it, if you want to see, I'm not gonna ruin it for you. I don't want to fuck your psyche up. If you want to ruin your psyche, you can go watch it. But I've seen it, and it is very dark, and it is very sad. R.I.P. Takeoff. Yeah, and he wasn't even in the nigga that was like with the dice. He was just there. And he's the chillest Migo. He's the one that literally like when you think of the Migos and niggas like being in the news for like, you know what I mean, for just shit happening. He's literally never been that nigga. He's always been the nigga he has the best memes, he has the best quotes, and he spoke of the least amount of all of them niggas. And he could rap his ass off.
Yeah.
Arguably between other people, you know, the best Migo for sure. But bruh, that's so sad. R.I.P. to Takeoff. Condolences to Juicy and everybody. Fucking Quavo especially, because he definitely was holding that nigga for sure.
Oh,
yeah, bro. No, he was holding that man.
You seen?
Yes, he was. The video, yes, of his body, yes, being there before the people show, before the you know. What they call the coroner? I don't know what those people call. The people who pick up the body.
Yeah, it's a coroner.
Coroner.
Yeah.
There's a certain way that you say it. I don't know. Coroner. That's what it is.
Like
coroner. That's what. Oh, coroner. Yeah, that shit. Coroner. I'm fucking up. But anyways, yeah, that shit. They didn't even show it. He's still like this just happened. Very fresh. It was dark.
That was what, yesterday or?
That was this morning.
Oh, it happened this morning?
That was this morning, son.
Yeah,
I literally woke up to that.
Yeah, that sucks.
I woke up to Takeoff. I'm like, bro, of all fucking people that is the most unexpected nigga to pass.
All over some money, guys.
That's like you're the cool dude in your class that, you know what I'm saying, you never saw this nigga acting crazy. This nigga was always cool when he talked to you, always cool when he spoke to people. People spoke highly of this nigga, and then just and he great dude, and then fucking like I know the name, I don't know, but this is what I would equate it to. Just that, you know what I'm saying? Just that dude that people just, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's bro. He always cool as hell when I see him. Always speak very respect, you know what I'm saying? And then he just passed you like, damn, bro, him.
Well, see, when it comes to famous folks, man, it's easy to know how they are. For me, I'm a good people reader in a sense, so it's easy to understand how someone is in person when you see them like around their fans and their demeanor, you know. If they don't have any kind of joy, like every time you've ever seen a fan or anybody try to say what's up to them, there's no like recordings of them being like, yeah, you know, like ready to take a picture or anything. You know, they have no joy in the fact of what they're doing. Then, you know, they're probably not all around the best, or they're going through something, you know. But it's like if they've never shown their fans, you know, any kind of respect, kind of dish the same respect out. You know, if they respect you, they like you. Oh, cool, want a picture of me? You know, kind of thing. No, if they're not like that, then they're probably not always that down to earth and real person. You know?
I'm gonna keep it a band with you, son. I am stoned, and that I have no idea where this where that went. I have no idea. I'm so lost right now, son. That lost me so quickly. Shout out to my fucking medical card.
Yeah.
Shout out to that.
Yep.
And all
Shout out to
y'all for
cannabinoids.
sure, because damn. Other than that, yeah, you were talking to me about Modern Warfare 2 already. Modern Warfare 2, definitely gonna see what that's talking about. My fucking our homie Kyle definitely does not fuck with Modern Warfare 2. Dog, he was talking so much shit about that yesterday. He was like, bro, I'm not buying that shit. You can't fucking level up your guns on Warzone 2. I'm like, oh, bro, that's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh well, Warzone's free. So, like, what are you gonna
yeah, dog,
brag
I'm
about a free
definitely gonna,
game?
I'm 100% gonna play that
It's a
because
free game,
it's
you gonna be
free
mad
as
at it?
fuck. You don't have to be good. It's free, son. You ain't got shit to do. You ain't finna go do shit.
And in the same sense, so the Warzone, you can't level your gun, you can't have a loadout. Okay, that's to keep the game more
Yeah,
fair.
dead ass.
In that sense, everyone falls to the ground. You grab a gun. Okay, now you go to like armories and shit like that. You're trying to find attachments. You're trying to find special bullets. You gotta go find
And
that
they made
shit and
they
fight for
made it make sense.
Yeah, and that makes sense. That's more of a fight. That
Legit,
makes
like
it a
you gotta go to
survival
the
fight.
you gotta go to the hospital to
Yep,
get
to get
plates
meds,
and
plates.
meds and shit like that. You to get syringes and all that shit. You have to go and possibly fight the entire fucking like squad,
Probably
couple
gotta
of
run
squads, third and fourth party, possibly fifth, depending on you know what I'm saying how cracking this spot is.
Yeah.
Because it could be like keep, you drop on keep, and then it's the bullshit.
It's Warzone in the name.
Yeah,
It's a Warzone.
yeah, this is what's about to happen.
If you fall down in Warzone, you're like, oh my gosh, bro, there's like 97 people here. Yeah, you're in a Warzone.
By the way, shout out to campers because they
Yep.
understand in real life that nigga, if this was a real war, which
Yeah,
I understand
just
it's
like
not, this is a video game, nigga, you would be camping. You can talk
Yeah.
all that shit you want to, but you would be camping. You would not be out there running around, running and gunning with that fucking sniper. You
No.
get your stupid ass shot out there fast.
You're trying to
Sit
slide
your ass in,
and
yeah.
shit.
You doing all that shit, jumping up and down and shit. You gonna get your goofy ass. No,
Spin a
I'm
360
talking
somebody.
about, you knock your fucking block off. If you land that shit, nigga, you are cold as fuck. If you could now, this is the thing. If you do it twice, I give you that. If you can do it twice, then
cold.
there you go. You a cold motherfucker.
What does he not like about Modern Warfare 2?
He just doesn't like that you can fucking you can't the guns and shit. You can't like it doesn't translate over to Warzone.
Oh, he doesn't like the fact that
Yeah,
Modern Warfare 2
that
doesn't
shit.
translate.
Yeah,
Well, I
and
like
that-
Modern
and
Warfare
it,
2
like-
for the fast-paced sense
Yeah,
of it, you know,
that
like the
and
old school feel.
Yeah, that and it like costs money, like a lot of money. That's about it.
Well, I mean, every game nowadays is like $70, $69.99.
My thing is like what you. I mean, you don't have to play it. There's no law that says nigga you gotta buy this game.
Or you could
But,
wait like 6
yeah,
months
and then
it'll be
fucking
cheaper.
it'll be cheaper. But then everybody's gonna be mad good at that bitch, and you're gonna be mad as hell.
Everybody's gonna have
that you didn't
gold
fucking
guns,
jump on
fancy
this shit,
attachments.
and you are going to be getting shit on until you get your shit together. Unless you're just that nigga, which I'm not saying that he's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about
he
him
might
per se.
change.
I'm just talking about people in general.
No,
But
whoever doesn't like Modern Warfare 2 in a sense or whatever. If you don't
I
like
just
something
brought
like
this
that.
nigga in and it's like randomly like, no, I don't even mean to bring. Yeah, I didn't
No
mean to do
diss
that.
on him there.
No,
We just
fuck
chat.
no. Fuck no. He just don't want to fuck with that shit, and that's cool. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm definitely gonna see what he's talking about because why not?
That's the same way I feel when like Rex, you know, other buddies try to hit me up and get like play Overwatch. Like, man, you wanna play Overwatch? You wanna play this and that? It's like, yeah, I would, and I can play it a little, but getting into something that's been out for what 6-7 years now,
And motherfuckers is just like, I can
people
get
are
at it.
pros, dog. They're gods. You go in there and people are like doing crazy stuff to you with shit. You don't even know how to use it. There's no
You're the
learning
dude
curve.
that I was talking to. The nigga who was playing, dog. There was this dude who was challenging motherfuckers like, all right, bro, 1v1, and this nigga would use a sniper, and he give you the game is to 10, and this nigga would give you 9 kills.
Oh yeah, the 9.
Yeah, that dude, and he just fucking spawn kills you all the way to 10, bodies you every time. I'm talking about knocking motherfuckers
Was it like
off.
Rust? Like close range map, like that kind of thing?
No, dog. I think this was somewhere else. I want to say it was somewhere else. I don't think it was Rust. I can't remember where it was at, but I don't think it was Rust. But let me tell you, when I say this motherfucker was going so crazy, I'm talking about, bro, like, there's no point in playing this game. It's the equivalent as if you ever played Marvel. A lot of you niggas have not, but, like, really play that shit. Like, if you don't get your shit together and you don't know what you're doing, you might as well set that controller down, son.
And honestly, that's gonna be the same thing with Modern Warfare 2. People who aren't ready for that shit right
Yeah,
now.
you might as well set your controller down, son. That shit
It's
is not gonna
fast-paced.
go. It's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. I'm telling you that right now.
You know, old school Call of Duty was the same way, bro. It's fast paced, and a lot of the maps are rigged in the way that I spawn, and you're as far as you can be away from me, right? So all I gotta do is look up and forward, throw a grenade. Ideally, I should probably maybe hit somebody at some point.
Yeah,
Almost every spawn.
especially if you're in like Nuketown and shit like that.
It's pretty
Shout out to
easy.
Nuketown. Nuketown was the shit. I like Nuketown, Rust, Terminal, Karachi, because that's where I got my nuke out.
I got a chopper gun the other day. Finally on that game.
Word, I bet that shit is so fucking crazy on that one.
That's fun.
Word, it's
My first
legit
time.
like a chopper gunner for real.
Shout out to me anyway. Come by and watch me miss the gun drop.
There you
I'll be out
go.
here chilling.
Fucking come do that.
Yeah, he's
I'm out
here
here.
too. Yeah, he's,
I'm
what
definitely
was that?
pulling up. Yeah, Xaaayy, full up for surely.
They AAA 3As.
I think it's X. I think it's X 3As and 2Ys. So yeah, pull up.
Yeah, we out here streaming what, Call of Duty.
Yeah, I'm playing
Mostly.
UFC 4.
UFC for him.
Yeah, deadass. Yo, this is something, I've been meaning to talk about this too. Because legit, this has been, I guess it's just something that's been ongoing with me. I have always been the type of nigga that's been very versatile when it comes to like I do other people's shit way more than people do my shit. I step into other people's avenues all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I'm not a pat myself on the back type nigga, but today I'm gonna do it. Cause bruh, there's the amount of shit, like you were saying, Overwatch, Apex, Call of Duty, nigga, all that other shit, like nigga, I don't be playing the fucking game, son. When I'm really playing the game, nigga, I'm playing a fighting game.
Yeah.
Legit. I'm playing UFC the two not two. I mean I played that one too, but I'm playing 3 or I'm playing 4 or I'm playing Marvel or I'm playing like some type of fighting. All that other shit that I be trash at when niggas be watching me stream, bro, I don't you know what I'm saying? Like
You down to try out
I'm
that,
playing that shit usually because my homie's playing that shit. And nigga, it's funny as hell when I get kills. I be using melee weapons. When I fucking got that machete, this nigga's let me using his fucking Cali sticks because I don't have them bitches unlocked.
Ain't nothing more fun to
You know what I'm
be
saying?
with
Just
somebody.
nigga, I'm not here to be out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to whoop ass.
Same here. When I stream too, it's like I'm not always trying to rock 30, 40 kills. Like if it happens,
Fuck
it happens.
no.
But like I'm trying to camp and chill and
Dead
exploit like a
ass.
camping spot.
I'm that
get
nigga
some
with the
kills. I suck, too.
I'm the nigga that's gonna have a riot shield.
Yeah.
And you gonna be like, bro, what? Come on, bro. Like when you see the funniest thing
fun.
about a riot shield is when you have one, and then when people see you with one, they either respect you immediately or they disrespect you immediately. And they try to
eliminate
slide
you
by
with
you.
thermite.
Yeah, they try to slide by you or throw that thermite at. But this is the thing: if they throw the thermite at you, you fucking rush them.
Yeah.
You
If they don't
fucking
throw it-
rush 'em.
If they don't throw it right at the side of your shield, they won't
Yeah.
do shit to you. They'll just flash that sparks
Oh.
in front of you, and they just made you have a weapon.
Yeah, and then you just fucking run right into them motherfuckers.
No, man, I started playing a little bit of that Ninja Turtle game, that old school one I was telling you
Oh
about.
yeah, the old arcade motherfucker.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
started
hell
messing
yeah.
with it with Rex a little bit. Yeah, last night. We were
Oh,
drinking
yeah,
too
yeah,
heavily,
yeah.
So, you start drinking a lot, you tend to not finish some projects and things you're trying to start.
No, you definitely master plan some shit. You definitely come up with a master plan. And niggas, this is how you know you getting close to motherfucker. When motherfuckers start drinking, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden they look at you and they start fucking shaking your hand mad times.
Right?
That's how you know.
Or this
When
bullshit,
motherfucker,
they
when
got the hand on you,
yeah,
trying to get
that
the half
shit,
hug all
yeah,
crazy,
when
like,
motherfuckers,
bring
bro,
it
you know
Bring
I
it
fuck
in,
with
yo.
you, right, bro? You know you my dog. That shit, when niggas start doing that
You know I
shit,
got you for
it
life,
starts
bro.
out with the handshakes.
I got your back for
It
life.
starts out like this. They'll look at you and they'll be like, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
And they hold it
that's-
too long,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It
Got you
starts
in there
out
for
with
a
the
while.
grip. You know what I'm saying? When they grip you up like that, that's how you know, like, oh yeah, this motherfucker smack. Here comes the encouragement talk.
Bring your ass
This
over
nigga
here.
is gonna believe in all of your dreams. You were the coldest motherfucker ever to this motherfucker, and know that at this point in his life, he is ready to die about you.
Yeah.
Whatever
Like
the
if someone
fuck you
kicks
got
in the
going
door
on.
while your homie's hammered, he's probably taking a bullet for you.
He's 100% gonna die about it right
Yeah.
now. Any other time is fuck you, but right now, with all these fucking Corona lights or whatever fuck niggas just drink, not Corona lights, that's crazy. Just drink Coronas and
Coronas?
fucking
Yeah, I don't fuck with Corona. You fuck with Corona?
hell yeah. Shout out Corona, y'all, not the virus, the beer. Y'all niggas hook me up. I'm definitely fucking with y'all. All my Spanish niggas and my Michelob niggas, y'all know what's up. Shout out to y'all.
I
I'm
don't even
definitely.
fuck
I'm not
with beer.
drinking with y'all niggas because y'all niggas will have a nigga hammered, and you'll just go to work the next day, and I'm gonna be
Oh.
fucked off, and I can't have that. I've already done it a couple of times.
Yeah, I don't understand folks
And
that are like hammered and drinking all week and going to work.
And they
It's
can
like,
just
oh,
go
bro,
to
I'm
work.
a construction worker.
Dog,
I run a
I
machine,
knew this
driving
dog.
trucks, and I'm drunk as fuck.
Dog, true story. There was this dude that I knew back in the day, and this motherfucker could drink, like, this motherfucker could drink 60 beers in a weekend. Nigga, that's a 30 pack a day. Like,
Yeah.
son, like, throughout the day, you're drinking, like, you're 30 beers, son? 30 of them?
I used to-
Dog, this motherfucker had the recycling bin filled, the fucking trash can. They had
He's trying to
multiple
save up
trash
money.
cans. Like, bro, who is this nigga? Like, bro, what's wrong? Like, yo, you out here like that, bro? You a different type of nigga, boy.
Yeah, the way alcohol makes me feel is like, bro, I don't. The only thing I really mess with, I don't drink beer like that mostly. I drink liquor. I'll fuck with liquor and I mix drinks or something like that. But I fuck with liquor usually because it gets me to the point not to drink as much fluids. I'm not in here drinking, I don't know, 48 ounces of beer or whatever. When I could have just drank like, I don't know, 8 ounces of liquor. Got the same result. Less bathroom trips, you know. But for me, beer's always been kind of taste. I can get used to it a little bit, but Corona,
Beer
I don't
is a
know.
shitty taste altogether.
Yeah.
I drink beer only with the homies. I
Like
feel
a
like
social
beer.
event.
Yeah, I feel like beer is only something that you drink. You're either like an alcoholic on some shit, or like you're with like the people
Yeah.
you fuck with. That's the only time I drink beer. If I'm around people I fuck with.
I
Other
never
than that,
been
I'm
that
not
guy.
finna just be out here drinking beer. That's crazy.
And to the people who come home from work and have to have at least just one beer
That
before you go
you
to
a
sleep.
different nigga.
One beer and one glass of liquor is two different stories. One glass of liquor is like having like 4 cans of beer. You come home and drink one beer because you need a beer in your system. Bro, drink a water. Well, that beer ain't even gonna do shit to you anyway. You probably drink so much alcohol unless you got alcoholism. You got the
Hey,
shakes.
this is the thing. I'm just gonna say you a different nigga. If you wanna do that, hey, bro. I know motherfucker. I didn't know shower beer was a thing.
I never.
I
heard
didn't
of
know
that
shower
until you told
beer
me.
was a thing because I don't fucking drink like that, son. When I drink I drink all type of bitch shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Or
Yeah.
smooth player shit. That's usually about it. So I'm either drinking wine, I'm drinking champagne, um and nigga, that's about it. When I say champagne, I'm just saying the mimosa mix. So whatever the fuck your
Yeah.
cheap champagne that you can get.
Cheap
You know what
champagne.
I'm saying? That you can get. Then like, yeah, I've tried that other shit. I think it's called. I want to say it's called. I think it's you pronounce it Clico. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Clico?
I don't know. I think that's how you.
Have you tried any like apple ales or anything like that?
I think at like my people's crib, like
Like hard ciders.
yeah,
kind of thing?
like yeah, hell yeah, my people's crib. Like other than that, I mean that shit is cool. I don't really drink those. Like I will, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every now and again, you catch me on a blue moon, I might fuck with one of them. And I don't mean the beer. I've drank those, and they're all the
Yeah.
great times I've ever had was with Corona. So I've always
Okay.
fucked with Corona.
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck with Budweiser because I feel like that would bring out my inner piece of shit. I just
What about,
can't. I just don't want to fuck with that.
You ever had a Coors Light or like a Michelob?
Or yeah, I just said shout out my Michelob niggas, all my
Yeah.
Spanish niggas. Yeah, I was drinking Michelob with one of my neighbors. Shout out to him.
That's what we had last night.
Yeah, them shits is fire. I fuck with Michelob too. Michelob,
Yeah.
what up? What up with the sponsor, Michelob? Come
Yeah.
on, bro. I'll
Yeah.
shout
I'll
all
put you
y'all
right
niggas
here.
out. You know what I mean?
You know, dead center.
Dead ass. I've had great times with Michelob. All the Mexican beers, for sure. I've had great times with Coronas and Michelobs. I've had great times with.
Yeah.
Bud Lights are smooth, I guess. Sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've had so much Bud Light when I was younger. Bud Light's like traumatizing now.
I get it, bro. That's how I am with fucking.
Like, I don't want none of that
what's
shit.
what's them shits called? Nutty bars. But I mean, some people call it nutty buddies. Whatever the fuck they call it. The
Nutty
little
Buddies?
devil cake motherfuckers. They're like chocolate peanut butter, like stacked like wafers. I ate so many of them as
Oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? As a youth.
Like they come in like
It was-
pink and like
No,
yellow
they,
and
no, they weren't pink. No,
Oh.
son, it was yellow. It was a yellow and red fucking. I mean, it was a yellow box with red letters, and it said Nutty Bars. That people just called them Nutty Buddies so much that they just switched the name to that. at some point because nobody ever called them nutty bars, but that's what
Okay,
they
I'm
were called.
thinking
They were
about
good
something
as
different.
fuck.
I'm thinking about those little wafer snacks. Those little like
I know what you're talking
yeah,
about. Them
but
bitches
they
is good
are
too.
like pink or like beige
Yeah,
and
because they're flavored.
chocolate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
strawberry. Yeah, them
I
bitches.
thought that.
Yeah, because they come. Sometimes they come Neapolitan.
Yeah, those
Them
are pretty
bitches
good.
is, yeah, them bitches is smooth too. I ain't gonna lie
They're
to you.
fine.
Them bitches, and they. You would expect them bitches to be like hard.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's weird because they
Fall
they
apart.
disappear like cotton candy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
the same kind of chemical balance that cotton candy has,
Well,
where it
yeah.
melts in your mouth
That
instantly.
I didn't want to say that per se because that sounded crazy. Pause.
Yeah.
But I feel you. You know what I'm saying?
Cut.
I was gonna let people feel that in for themselves. I just didn't want to say that. But
Got that balance of melty, creamy goodness that touches the back of your throat.
bruh, don't start this shit, bruh. We not about to start this shit, bruh. Not on fucking camera, son. Off camera neither. That's crazy.
Shout out to the back.
Yo, shout out to the back of her throat. Her throat. Her.
Shout out to the back of her throat, bro.
You know what I'm saying? She's an animal.
Treat her right.
I'm proud of her.
Treat her right. Touch the back.
And yo, to my man receiving that, I love that for you.
Whoever's taking this to heart, I'm here with you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? No, bro. I definitely can't wait for. Apparently, there's gonna be like a. I've seen hella new games out, but apparently there's gonna be a boxing game out. A new boxing game that's gonna have like Tyson Fury and shit in it. So I can't wait to play that. I think it's gonna be a new fight night. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember.
What fighting game was kind of underplayed that I liked back in the day was that
Soul Calibur or some shit.
that weird like Rocky game they put out, like boxing game, where you played as Rocky Balboa.
Dog,
And
you
kind of like,
you.
but you could train a lot more in depth with your body and stuff. You were like building your dude up.
Dog, what the fuck game are you talking? Are you talking about Ready to Rumble?
No, it was like a Rocky Balboa game, the boxing game where you played as Rocky and you were
Rocky?
trying. Yeah, it was like old. It's old.
It's a
school
Rocky,
game.
but I mean, of course, like I believe that because, like, why the fuck
Yeah.
not? He's definitely a big figure in like American movies and shit.
And you train just kind of how whatever, but
And he's
you train
not
your
real.
body.
I thought this nigga was a real person this whole fucking time. They have a
Inspiration.
statue of this nigga, and he don't fucking exist.
Just that
That's
kind
how
of inspiration.
cold this nigga was when they made him up. This nigga's so fucking cold. They made a statue of a nigga that don't exist. That's how cold this nigga was.
Rocky probably inspired a lot of like people to be like fight harder.
100%.
Go for the gold.
Yo, that nigga Eddie Murphy had a joke about when the fucking Rocky came out. He said Italians were just at an all-time fucking high. I'm talking about calling people niggas to their face.
Oh yeah. For all us Italians out there, we were feeling real high and heavy when fucking Rocky
Yo,
was out.
shout out to Rocky,
Knock everybody
bro.
out.
I fucking look, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. One scene from Rocky that like I fucking love when he fought Tommy Gunn. I think that was his name. When he fought Tommy Gunn, I want to say it was Rocky 4 or what it was. And he was like chilling at the bar, and you know what I'm saying? That Rocky was the people's, or is at the time, he's still the fucking people's champion. So like they love this nigga. And he just out talking to people, regular Rocky shit. And dude ass come in there on that bullshit. He a superstar now. Like, nah, nigga, we gonna fight, nigga, cause I want respect. You gonna respect me out here? And bro was like, bro, I'm not gonna be doing this shit with you. Type
Right,
shit.
it's
And then beat that nigga the fuck up and let that nigga like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could have fucking, you know what I'm saying? We could have fucking made this shit happen. Like, we could have made this way bigger. Not like us fighting, nigga. We could have made you an amazing fighter, but you chose to fuck with bruh, and now look where we at. And it was like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to beat the nigga up after that. He was more or less like, damn, bro, like, crazy. It sounds crazy, but like, you broke my heart on some shit. Like, you was my dog, and you fucked it up.
I feel like on some fighter
Fucked
shit,
it up.
when you're out there in the street on this fighter type shit, man, and you got this head, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna whoop everybody's ass, I'm gonna whoop this dude's ass, I can whoop his ass, you're trying to be the best fighter. And
No,
I get
I
that,
get it.
but like that part of ego, when you get reality checked, like Ronda Rousey, when she lost her first fight, bro, her fighting style and the way she acted changed. She quit. She started acting.
Dog.
She's like, I'm
Because
done.
this shit, because when the competition changes so fast.
He will get crazy.
It's so rapid pace how quick these motherfuckers like are in and out of here. And the fucked up part is they feed the old lions to the young ones, and sometimes they don't go out like Glover Teixeira, where these niggas become the champion.
Nope.
Sometimes these niggas go out like fucking what's the dude's name? Like you said, Ronda Rousey. You go out like goddamn Randy Couture or some shit.
Undefeated forever, and then gets just laid out.
Yeah, bro.
And
Shit. And niggas, once you get that, they take that O from you. Some motherfuckers never recover, and they're not the same. Plus,
Hey,
it's
man.
also who the fuck you in there fighting.
To change the pace when you used to hold your hands up and your face is on the mat.
Nah, bro, I tell people all the time, bro. I tell all my niggas, like, bro, I get it. Like, your ability in your head, your mind, like, your ability to kick ass, I get it. To beat niggas the fuck up, I get that.
Yeah.
In your mind, you the most undefeated, and these niggas can't fuck with you, I get that. But if you believe that for real, just go to class. Just go to class. They're not gonna hit you at all. Just go to class with me if you really believe that. I put you in there with a nigga that's not even like super cold like that. I'll put you in there with a blue belt, and he's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you're gonna be able to do about that, unless you really know some shit. Like, and I'm talking about my niggas who don't train. To the niggas who do, then yeah, you know some shit. But I'm talking about to the niggas who don't. I ain't seen you punch not nan nigga in years. You ain't seen you fought. You niggas, you just get mad and talk. If you believe that you on that type of shit, bet just come to class.
Yeah.
Pull up and go to class, and they gonna show you. I'm just gonna pick out a nigga. He gonna show you, and this is just a random nigga that you ain't never met in your life that you can meet at a Macy's.
I thought about getting into boxing, but like, man, my thing is, I don't want to fuck my face.
Nah, dog.
Like,
You don't want to
taking
get
a
hit.
But my thing is, I'm not trying to.
You're not a prize fighter, nigga. Like, you have a family.
Yeah.
You gotta talk to these niggas. You gotta use your brain.
Yeah. So if I go
This
like
ain't-
small time boxing, like, what's my goal here? Am I trying to be a prize time fighter? Because if not, then I'm not.
Yeah,
there's no
if you're
point.
not, if this ain't some shit like you like, bro, people aren't play fighting in there.
Yeah. For people who go and just
This ain't no
casually
joke.
box people to get punched in the head,
You're
And you ain't getting
fucking out of your
paid,
mind.
and you
You're
never
out
have
of your
any
fucking
goals
mind.
to get
And
paid?
yeah, you don't. You're just
Like-
doing this for practice. You're just practicing getting
practice what?
punched in
Having
your
brain
face.
damage?
That's what I'm saying. You just
being in a car accident?
dead ass. Like, you're simulating little car accidents every day.
Yeah, because
These motherfuckers are
look
hitting
at those
you
old
hard in the
fighters,
face.
bro. Try to hold a conversation with an old fighter
It
who's
depends
gotten
on-
his ass beat on, dude.
Yeah, the motherfuckers who be taking damage, they just fought and just took damage and just go. That's why Muay Thai
They're in a
fighter, like
whole
Muay
other
Thai
world.
motherfuckers, people in Thailand, nigga, them niggas do not fight. Them little legends, them niggas do not fight long.
No.
Because they're fucking in there, they're in there fucking getting it in. Like, I'm talking about
Lethal.
like, grinding
Lethal.
from young to like, so these niggas is like 21 retired from fighting because they done fucking broke a niggas' bones and they own bones breaking shit down.
You know what? Shout out to Blood Sports. You guys want to bash your faces together,
Blood Sports.
mess yourself up, yo? Hey, we'll watch.
Absolutely.
We'll watch.
UFC, Bellator, what up? I definitely want to come and see niggas fight.
Make some money off of us. We're gonna watch.
Yeah, I want to see. I definitely want to see Izzy fight. I want to see Holloway fight. Shout out Max Holloway. Shout out Israel Adesanya. Damn, I want to see Chito Vera fight. Chito Vera. Who else I fuck with? Justin Gaethje.
Okay. I don't even. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna front. I don't mess with fighters and shit like that no more. I don't follow.
Oh,
I don't
word.
mess with it.
Yeah, Dustin Poirier. I want to see him fight too.
I used
Dustin
to,
Poirier, Kevin Holland.
Back when like Chuck Liddell was more of a thing.
Yeah.
What's that other dude?
That's
Forrest,
2009. So Forrest Griffin, Chuck Liddell,
Griffin,
Rampage Jackson,
yeah, I was all over that
Anderson
year.
Silva. Yeah, I
a
love
couple
it.
years
That's
there.
the era that I started watching that shit. When Chuck
It hyped
Liddell
me
was
up,
like
though. It was
knocking
nice.
motherfuckers out, and this was
Yeah.
on Spike TV.
Forrest
Back when
Griffin, wasn't he always smiling and shit?
Yeah, Forrest Griffin was
Oh,
like
man, I
Forrest
love
Griffin was one of my favorite fighters at the time. When he beat Rampage, I was like, yo, because my brother was going for Rampage. I was like, yo, I'm telling you, my nigga Forrest gonna go crazy.
Forrest?
Then he lost to fucking Anderson Silva in a very devastating fashion, but he was still my dog, though. I still fuck with that nigga. Even though Anderson Silva was a fucking animal, he was running through people. I think that
Yeah.
nigga had like a fucking like 16 or 17 fight win streak, and he's just running through men.
I know at one point I thought I checked and he was like 30 and like something.
Yeah, I think he was like 30. I think he stopped at like, I think he was like 33 and 4. I'm probably very wrong about that because I haven't looked at his record in a very long time.
Very low losses.
But no, hell yeah. He didn't lose to many people. He lost to Chris Weidman twice. He lost to, Israel Adesanya. He lost to. Damn, who else did he lose to?
He lost to
beat-
3 other people.
He beat Chael Sonnen. I can't think of who. I can't think of the other people who he lost to. Honestly.
Shout out to Gladiators.
Yeah, that shit. That's basically what I'm watching. I'm watching modern day Gladiators. Because this is the thing. Like I said in my other podcast with my brother, and I was watching this the other day. All that shit goes to I'll beat your ass. So no matter what you can do, unless you can think better than me, like before I can get to you, there's. And I'm not saying me specifically, but I'm saying just in general. Unless you think better than the person that you're fighting, if they can beat you the fuck up.
Be careful out there. If you're not in a ring with somebody,
if
be
you
careful
don't
who you're
have
making
it,
fights with,
yeah,
guys.
if you don't have it on you, I would watch what you say to people.
Yeah.
Because some people can
know
do
what we mean.
some people can do whatever they want to you, and there's literally nothing you can do about that.
No matter how small they are,
They
no
can
matter how
and they can do
big you are, or whatever.
what, dog. I learned
get
that
folded
shit.
up.
I learned that shit so fast when I was in class, bruh. All of them, bruh. I'm bigger than most of the motherfuckers that I'm rolling with. Like, I'm way bigger than. I'm not gonna say way bigger, but I definitely
size, like,
weigh more.
hand.
Yeah, and I weigh more than most of these motherfuckers too. Like, I outweigh the fuck out of them. Dog, the nigga who's instructing us, this nigga's 100, or at the time, he was 190 pounds. And there was nothing I could do with him.
Couldn't stop.
It'd be, fuck no. There was a dude that was smaller than him. He was like 5'7",
All about
5'6", dog, 5'6", and this motherfucker, bruh, it was just, some people, it's just a matter of time. It's like, okay, this is cool. Yeah, you're bigger than me, but I just gotta wait for you to get tired, and I'm gonna fuck you up. And then, bro, I'm telling you, all that shit you talking is cool, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you got it on you. But if you don't got it on you, when you get tired, you're a completely different person. And now imagine you tired and the person that is fighting you or whatever the fuck they're doing to you is grappling with you is not tired.
So,
and you ain't got it on you. You ain't got no
seen
knife on you, you ain't got no gun, there ain't no weapons near this, and this nigga is on you. What are you gonna do? You gonna get beat the fuck up. That's what you gonna do. You either gonna go for some super dirty shit, and you gonna try to do some super dirty shit to try to get out of that gym. But I'm gonna tell you something. If that dirty shit don't work out, now you're dealing with somebody who's not only not tired, but they're angry now, and you are tired. So there you go. What the fuck you gonna do with that? You're gonna do whatever the fuck they say or whatever the fuck they want to do with you.
Have you seen the old video? Probably when we were teenagers. It's a mainstream video of a fighter walking with his girl, and 2 guys go to walk past. One guy's going to point at something to show his buddy, and when he points, he hits the back of his hand and gets his lady's face.
Yeah.
The guy that's with her. Her boyfriend is a professional fighter.
Yeah.
He spin kicks the first dude in the face and then lays the other one out with one swing, and then he just walks away.
Usually, yeah. Usually some shit happens and people usually get KO'd.
Yeah.
Because you're dealing with people like, and the best part to me, the best part about fighting is the people, all them niggas with the abs and all that other shit. Some of them niggas is like, some of them niggas is like that. For the most part, it's regular built dad body ass niggas that'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
They're regular built as shit, and they're gonna fuck. And I'm talking about, bro. They're gonna do whatever they want to do to you.
Full average size.
For as long as they want to do it to you for. And if you ain't got it on you, what you gonna do?
In that scenario, a more smaller or medium-sized person, or somebody who's used to putting up a fight their entirety of their life, or used to kind of watching their back, or used to having to kind of push more or try to prove themselves on a different note, they're going to put up a fight because they have to. They have to put up as much as they can, because if not, they're going to get pulled up. But they know this.
And it's like, yeah, bro, like, what do you do? And then you get tired.
Yep. It's all about endurance. Endurance will kill you.
And you ain't got no fuck. You ain't ran in 14 years, nigga.
Cardio is real.
You ain't went out and did you ain't rode no fucking boat, nigga. Even in the gym, little simulators, you ain't did that. You ain't walked no fucking where. The only thing you've done is walked your ass from the fucking couch to the fucking kitchen to the bathroom to your bed, my nigga, to your car, to your job around your job.
Oh, yeah.
That's about it. Most motherfuckers
most people.
are not in the gym like that. Ain't no motherfucker. When you go and look outside, when you at your house, a lot of motherfuckers ain't walking around outside.
And the sad part about that is it's not that because people don't want to go to the gym.
No, nigga,
It's
you
that
ain't no
because
time.
you don't have time. You don't have time, and the way the world is, you have to grind out to make this money. And to be a part of society, you got to be out here. You got to be out here really good.
I know I like really like step out there on some like, yeah, bro, it's the time. Then I really thought about like, is it the time?
What time?
Is it? But I'm saying like, is that the excuse? Time? Is it the time?
Motivation, but time is a big part of your motivation. You know, you ain't got a lot of time left in your day. You sleep, then you got to work
But I'm
the
saying,
next day. And
but
you're like, fuck, I gotta.
but do you? This is why I say that because all right, at some point, especially as an adult, you're gonna find a way to do something fun that you like to do, and you're gonna make time for that. Nobody is working hard enough to when they get fucking home, they just fucking like. There's very few people who get to their house and they just fucking.
Unless
You ain't
you're
got
like a
time to
blue-collar guy
shower.
wearing a shovel all
You
day.
don't check your phone. You don't look on social media. You don't do none of that shit, huh? You just get to your house and just fucking. Oh my god, my body. I'm so tired. You don't play the game. You don't do nothing. You don't. What do? You don't eat. You don't do nothing. Like you got time,
When I was doing
motherfucker.
construction, most construction workers and stuff like that too, man. 16 hours a day. There's 24 hours in a day. I work 16 of those.
Yeah,
And then I come home like, yeah, so a lot of times I might be awake for an hour before I fall asleep, uncontrollable, sitting up somewhere.
No,
chilling.
dead ass.
I'm just
I
like,
get that. This is the thing though. We've all also drove by construction workers, and them niggas are standing around for the money. Nigga, do some push. Nigga, 3 push-ups.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You can fucking. You
Well,
can
that's
get
where-
it in.
that's
You
where
can
a lot
make
of
it happen.
Construction workers get like an exercise and they get it in at work. We'll mess around.
That shit
we
just
put
fucked up a
little-
second. I'll
we
put a little
little,
commercial in there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. My shit just went on 10%.
No, you're
Anyways,
good.
continue.
You're good. What I was saying was a lot of construction workers they do that shit at work. That's why you get so tired when you're home because when you're digging with your hands,
Yeah.
you're doing shit. You're putting energy in trying to get cardio and exercise in. You're not half-ass digging so you can dig all day in one
No,
spot. No,
fuck
you're
no.
heaving at that shit.
Because this is the thing, bro. It's not like, it ain't like drawing.
No.
You can't just be like, oh, well, I'm done here. And just, oh, I'm just gonna go. I mean, you can, but like,
might lose
nigga,
your
ain't
job.
nothing ever gonna get done. Nigga, that McDonald's not getting built. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, you ain't sitting in no chairs. You gotta finish it. So, you know what I mean? I don't know, son. I feel like the time thing is just an excuse. Nigga, you can make some time. Because you make time to have fun, you can make some time. You could do it in the middle of having fun. There's a nigga that I know right now that sells art. And he motivated me. I just fucking found this shit out. This nigga sells art, right? Now, he does the same shit I do. But in the midst of him playing video games, he's also painting in between that shit and selling that shit. So it's like, nigga, you can make time. You made time to put that game on.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? You could make time to fucking hit the push up. I'm just saying whatever you're thinking. You can make time to do whatever that is. Stream. If you want to stream, that nigga. If you play the game, you know you gonna play the game. Stream, nigga. You gonna play the game anyway.
You're there.
Yeah, so you might as well just get some content out.
That's back to the whole time scenario. You're already scheduled a time block out to do something, so cut it into your time.
Yeah,
I used to do push-ups and like sit-ups every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'd time it.
And that's what I'm saying, nigga.
30
When you
minutes
die,
came up,
you know what I'm saying?
I know, when I watch my phone, 30 minutes kick, I just do push-ups, sit-ups. I would do a lot, like 10 or so, something simple.
5,
doing it
nigga,
all
3,
day.
something.
Or I would do it like every hour or something, you know.
Hell
just
yeah.
Depending, space it out, but.
And if you put that together, you've done more in that time than you would have in a workout.
Cardio's kind of hard to like really work at unless you have. Like,
Unless you're
job
playing
for
the
it.
game on a fucking treadmill.
Yeah, I mean you could. Yeah, you ain't getting to do much audio. Running on the game, running in real life.
You running the game, no, I'd be walking on that bitch.
Yeah, I mean standing still in the game.
Yo, you know what I didn't know? I had my game volume down for so long. You can actually hear these motherfuckers breathe on the game. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, I'm playing the game and I can hear this bitch going. I'm like, yo, I've never heard this bitch breathe before because you know I only use chick characters when I play.
I wonder if you guys can be breathing like.
Probably can hear that. That probably sounds
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that probably sounds.
That probably sounded so crazy. Pause.
Mic-
we definitely were
mic
just
check.
breathing. We definitely
Mic
were just
check.
breathing into the mic so crazy right then for a good like 15 seconds. That is crazy. But
Y'all know what we was talking about. Take the shit out
y'all
of
know what the fuck
context.
going on. But you know how, you know what I mean? It's unfortunate that niggas have to address that type of dumbass shit.
Because someone put you on blast. Oh, so y'all over here trying to...
You know what else I've noticed?
some-
You know
some
what else
sus
I've
shit, huh?
you know what else I've noticed just by doing this? I sit in here so much and fuck with this so much. You've kept your mic pretty much at the same level, and I have been fucking
All over the place.
I
grabbing at
have
it.
been fucking
Well, I did that on my
moving
last
this.
time, and my mic audio was...
Oh
for
no,
me, it was not well.
I just do that because like I like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This shit make me feel like Joe Rogan when he be talking.
Oh, I
When
like
that
to
nigga-
pull it
when
in,
he be
you know?
like this,
and then when
and
you're
then
talking, we can be like...
and then when you get into it, when the nigga get into the car, be like, yeah, bro, so fucking frogs. You know what I mean?
Hey, actually, speaking about frogs, did you know that there's a guy on TikTok again? Here we go. It's a guy. He found a bunch of tadpole eggs. He found a bunch of eggs of frogs in like some type of swampy area or something. I don't know, whatever the fuck he found them. He got like millions of frogs, raised them all in a controlled environment, and then released them into his neighborhood. What an asshole! Like
This
what?
motherfucker literally like self-populated.
Oh yeah, he's probably getting a fine for the city for doing that. I don't know if you can sit there and
But like
overpopulate certain-
technically, like what did he? It was gonna happen anyway, right?
Yeah, I guess technically he didn't like make them breed.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't. He
brought
just
the
picked
eggs.
up the. It's just weird that you just decided to like
It's probably the
take these to
relocation.
your crib.
If he lives in like a city area too, and he took them from like the woods,
That's
you know,
so
and there's like
weird.
nowhere for these frogs to go, and now they're just living in the city.
That's
Yeah,
so
that would be
crazy.
fucked.
Yo, imagine this nigga just let out 10,000 lizards. Just 10,000 lizards. Just let them bitches. All right, bruh. Be safe though. Be safe though. 10,000 lizards.
Imagine
Oh,
if
for
one
real.
of these guys with this like exotic ownership of like pets or whatever they have. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking. You know, this guy who he has these spiders. You know, he's bred these spiders. He's got them shipped in from other countries because he's got this license. And then like he just overbreeds them one day and releases them before he dies. Like anyone at this point could easily overpopulate any place as long as the creature itself can survive in like the temperature.
Yeah, as long as it like balances out. As long
I
as they
mean,
have
spiders
like a,
are pretty resilient when it comes to the area. All they need is about insects or something casual.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then, but you need like a food. They need to be in the food chain. It needs to balance out. That's why people. I know people get mad at like, you know, PETA and shit. Be like mad at like people killing animals and shit like that. But they do that for balance. And like, I just don't. Well, some of them do that for balance. I couldn't imagine going to kill an animal just to kill one, and then not being grateful that you killed it on some like spiritual shit.
So hunting's kind of like a hard thing for me. I like it in the same sense, like, you know, but I don't. Because when I've hunted, you know, whatever, I get all this meat from this deer. This is cool. But I have to walk up to this deer that I had just shot, and I don't know, let its throat because I can't let it die slowly. And I shoot it again.
No, I
And
mean,
it's like,
well, it depends on.
but yeah, appreciating it, I understand. But like, oh, you talking about people do it for sport? Like,
Yeah, people just killing it just to kill it.
away?
No, I 100% just don't understand that. Like, you just like
yeah.
you killed this just to kill it. You're not gonna eat it. You're not gonna fucking. You know what I mean? Like, there's
someone
nothing.
else
It's
with
not
it.
gonna go to any. You just fucking shot it. There you go. That's the end.
I know
That's
people that
crazy.
hunt that give their meat away to like,
That
family
makes
and
sense.
friends and stuff. They
Yeah.
don't really sell it. They're just like, hey man, I went hunting. I don't really need more meat, so I'm gonna give it to you guys.
Yeah, they've already got the best cuts that they wanted. I fuck with that. I would 100% go out and hunt an animal, get that motherfucker, take him back, carry him back, skin that bitch, and
It's
eat
gruesome.
that motherfucker.
It's gruesome.
I'm cool with it.
Gutting a deer, and it's like
I've watched it. It's very interesting.
it's a little gruesome in a sense because it's about as close as you're gonna get to like, you know, a human. You know,
This is
because
basically
they
you're
have a lot
performing
of-
your own autopsy.
Yeah, it's really odd. And then, you know, you just slayed it, and then you've had to finish it off. Then you had to drag it out.
Usually they die on their. Well, I watch bow hunting, so usually they hit them in the heart, and that's an instant kill.
Well,
And if they miss, you know, usually they die on their own. Though. You don't have to finish them off. That's why you don't chase them. Because if you chase them, they're gonna run further.
Yeah.
So you shoot them, and then you follow the fucking blood trail.
Well, that's what they don't tell you a lot with hunting too, though. Is probably half the time, no one's a perfect shot with a heart.
No,
Like
absolutely not.
you ain't got a thermal vision scope that shows you where the heart is. You're just kind of guesstimate. This fucking deer could have a heart in his asshole. You wouldn't know.
It's literally just
Who
sitting
knows?
right over here,
But
right behind the, their
No,
fucking
I know.
left arm. Yeah.
I know where it is. I'm saying though, in the same sense, a lot of people don't mainstream tell you that a lot of hunters do get to that point where they waited. We chilled, we waited after we shot it. Okay, he walked up that way. All right, we'll follow the blood trail. You get there, and this deer's breathing, or like still alive.
I'm cool.
and
I'm
you
100. I'll fucking body that nigga. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie to you. I'm
Well,
gonna body
typically you
son.
don't shoot him close range, so it's an easy knife situation because you don't want to shoot him in the head,
No,
in the skull. And
You
this
don't.
and
You
that.
don't want to.
Part
You don't
of
want to
keeping
spoil
him.
the meat either.
Yeah, you don't want to do anything wrong. So the best thing you can do is slit his throat, and that's honestly the most effed up thing I've done in my life.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I 100% could do that, and it's because I know what this is for.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing, and like how do I put this to where this like makes sense? It doesn't feel wrong to me because I know I'm not. This ain't a person. It's not like, oh fuck you, motherfucker. It's like, no, I'm bruh. It's unfortunate that you had to be the nigga dumb enough to get fucking killed, but you are gonna feed my family. So thank you very much. I'm 100% gonna take your head off your shoulders and I'm gonna put it on my back and I'm gonna hang it on my fucking wall because do you know how difficult it is to catch you, motherfucker? It's not easy.
We're gonna solve this dilemma, guys. We're gonna start another podcast one morning in a hunter's blind.
That's gonna be so sick.
I'm taking this dude hunting. I've been hunting in I don't know, 14 years, 15, 16 years.
This is the thing about that though. This is the problem with me hunting. We are hunting with a predominantly mixed group because ain't nobody, and I'm not saying you, because I know you would never, but ain't nobody finna take my black ass out in the fucking woods, only nigga in the woods, and fucking Dick Cheney shotgun me to the face. That's not gonna happen. And they say it's an accident. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Well, in that same scenario, when we go hunting, we're not gonna go anywhere random.
That's
look up like
fucking
an
crazy.
actual hunting place.
Yeah,
we can reserve a couple
yeah.
acres that they say, hey, this is our blind that we can go in that morning. We're gonna go sit in the blind with some rifles or a bow, whatever.
I'm with whatever, dog.
We'll wait for some deer.
I'm with that.
We'll wait
That
for some
sounds
deer
fun.
and just chill. We obviously probably need to go a little bit shooting before that.
Absolutely.
A little more practice.
100% do not give him up. Just yeah, bro, here's the gun.
Let's just roll out there. I'm just gonna get him a license.
Here's the gun.
Here's the gun.
Here's the gun. There you go, bro. You know how to shoot, right?
Now hunting, so killing the animal, I don't feel like it's like a human thing for me. It's what I mean by the most darkest thing you could do as a human is slaying the life of an animal like in a gruesome way, and that's about as gruesome as it gets. Having a gut clean out a huge animal that feeds out.
Oh,
the
you're
same
talking
amount of
about
blood.
you're talking about just the cleaning of the animal.
Yeah, not necessarily taking the animal's life. I know why I'm taking his life. I know his life is the supply for me, and
But
I'm
in
not
your
out
mind,
here
you
killing
feel like
37 of them at a time, so I'm not overdoing it. I'm just one and then done.
But in your mind, you feel like a serial killer because you're like, I have to take this motherfucker's organs out,
Yes.
skin him and
Yeah,
shit.
the whole skinning process. No, I'm like Jeffrey Dahmer in here. Like, what am I doing?
You know what's fucking weird? To do that to a person 100% bothers me to no end and other, and I do not want that for my psyche. But for some reason, to an animal, it just doesn't.
Doesn't
To
bother
me,
you, the
it just
skinning
no.
process?
Fuck no. To me, it's actually very interesting that you can, and I've seen it done, dog. I've seen it done so fucking quickly.
Oh, yeah,
I've seen
you
him
can-
take a deer and skin that bitch. I've seen a nigga skin a goat so quickly, so fast.
The faster you do it, too, the less like gruesomely nonsense it feels because you've chopped off the limbs. The head's gone.
No,
you
usually.
just got the guts and stuff cleaned out. Now you're cleaning meat out. Now you're like, okay. here
Oh
we go.
no! Usually the thing is usually super dead before they do that shit.
Oh yeah, no, you don't skin or clean it out, put it alive.
No, I'm not
But
saying
it's
when it's
still-
alive, but I'm talking about like when it's still twitching and doing all. No, hell no, I've never seen no shit like that. That motherfucker is gone.
No, like for most people, that's what because they usually cut the head off. To
Yeah.
keep the head antlers, unless it's a doe. Then
Yeah, then-
nonsense,
yeah,
who
go fuck
cares? Keep
yourself.
the head. But then some people will cut off the limbs, and it's so that they're just working with the meat area they're working with, so they're not focusing on. It's like a slab of meat. You
Yeah,
know?
that
It's
I've
like a
seen
torso.
people. I've seen people cut out the what is it called the not the hindquarters, that's your legs. The backstrap.
Yeah.
They usually go for the backstrap. They say that that's really good. Backstrap.
I haven't done it in a long time.
The little tenderloin shits. Them shits is good. I would just want to try. Dog, I want to. There's so much wildlife I want to eat. I've had ostrich eggs. I've had alligator eggs. I've had alligator snapping turtle.
Dog, if we can ever go on a road trip to Florida, I'll have to look up St. Augustine. I think it's near St. Augustine, Florida. That's exactly where it is. There's a jerky shop. It's this lady and her family, and they own their own jerkies for their own like wild game.
Where they make the shit.
Yeah, so they got like shark jerky, like fucking kangaroo jerky.
I heard shark is
They
crazy.
got like alligator jerky. And they got pretty much everything, and it's pretty good shit. She got pretty decent jerky in there. That's something I like. I like the taste of, oddly enough, in a crazy way, I like the taste of other animals, I guess, in life. But I guess that's our place in the food chain. We eat animals.
Yeah, we crush it. This is what we do. We crush it as humans. Not all the time, but we crush it.
I mean, I doubt there was any cavemen back in the day like, oh, I am not cheating. Do not give me that bird. I will eat a
eating
salad
squab
today.
and all that other shit. I'm not for
Oh, here
rabbit
chewing
food,
on a
dog.
berries and salads because he don't want to eat the bird. No, every caveman back in the day, the moment someone came home with a deer or wild game, they're over here packing it on, seasoning it, putting it on the fire.
Well, some of them motherfuckers are eating it raw.
Or
back in the
probably
day.
eating it raw because they're not smart. Yeah. Which I guess in some senses you can eat some meat raw.
You can eat a lot of that shit raw as long as it doesn't reach a certain temperature, depending on what it is that you're eating.
Yeah. So is it better to eat it quicker? Like if it's more fresh?
So it doesn't want like sushi. You're supposed to eat sushi fast.
That's fucked up. That's gruesome too.
Yeah, you're supposed to eat sushi fast because
The longer it sits around, it's back
the
quick.
worse it gets. Yeah, the worse it gets. You can't touch it too much because that makes it you're warming it up. Your hands got the heat and shit on them.
Keep it cold.
That's just like when you hold a bottle or when you hold like something that's got like the liquid in it. You're not supposed to hold it by the bottle. You hold it by the neck.
Okay.
I don't do that, but that's what scientifically.
I was just thinking about that drinking beer last night. I was like, oddly enough, just having this thought in my head. Like I processed it this morning mostly, but holding a glass bottle and warming my beer up. I mean, some people slam it and shit. I mean, yeah, I do sometimes, but when I'm drinking, I'm drinking. I'm social drinking, so I'm not over here trying to die. I'm not trying to have 17 beers.
Drinking warm beer is insane.
I'll finish it before it ever gets like too warm.
Drinking warm beer is insane. I'm not talking about you, but I'm talking about in general.
Someone drinks them, yeah.
Drinking warm beer is fucking that right there. That's the gateway drug to alcoholism.
For any fucked up person out there that woke up in a yard with a beer that's unopened next to you and you cracked it open and drank it, you need to see Jesus.
Hey, bruh.
You need something. In
Pick
your
up the
life,
weed.
bro.
Pick up the weed, dog, for sure. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you, son. You need to get the weed, dog. I get it. It makes me paranoid, and I don't. Bro, get the weed, son.
You ain't El Chapo.
Start low. You don't have to smoke the best weed when you start. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you smoke big because that's crazy. But and you should care about yourself. You should have way more self-respect to never put yourself in that type of situation.
Especially if you're in a legal state and you can go somewhere where you got a lot of selection, bro.
100%.
Talk to someone and they'll tell you. They'll put you
From a
the
patient like me,
lowest
Nick.
THC percentage. They'll put you with something that's not going to freak you out. Maybe an edibles to your place. Maybe
Don't do that. Don't eat edibles first. Don't start with never do that shit again in your life if you start with edibles. This is what you do. This is what you do. You go into fucking SEAL training. This is what I did when I started smoking weed. I knew that I would caliber weed that I like, so I knew that if I started smoking again, shit was gonna get wicked. So that's what you do. You just smoke a little bit every day. And when you start feeling fucking, you know what I'm saying? When you start feeling paranoid or your anxiety kicking in, go for a walk, nigga. Go for a fucking walk, and by the time you get in 30 minutes in, you're gonna be fine. Yep. Whatever, I don't give a fuck what you thinking. In 30 minutes, you're gonna be fine. Just keep walking.
I'm gonna kill everybody's paranoia right now.
Regardless of what happens, just keep walking, son. And then when you get done, you're gonna be straight. And you just keep doing that, and then you'll know. Then, nigga, you just as you go, it's gonna take more weed to get you where you need to go. And then eventually, nigga, you gonna jug back, and you're gonna be fine.
I'm gonna kill your paranoia right now is the fact that it's just your head, bro. You're overthinking. When people are smoking, especially nowadays, and most people are in legal states or medical states, what are you paranoid about? You're not El Chapo. Who's gonna pull up? I know it might have been illegal one day, but if you got a
Dog.
medical card, you're chilling or whatever you got going on, if you ain't out here peddling everything under the sun, what are you worried about?
Peddling dope.
What are you worried about? Yeah, what are you stressing about? You ain't got someone chained up to a radiator. You don't got no, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no scale on the counter.
Yeah,
like you
you
ain't
know what
out
I'm
here.
saying?
Don't trip.
You're gonna
Don't
be
trip.
so straight.
Take a deep breath. Chill out. Take a nap.
And with that being said,
take a
people,
walk.
with that being said, people, I ain't got no more talking. My phone about to die.
Oh, yeah.
The Untitled Podcast. We said. This is Detroit's finest.
Okay, Mr. Gumdrop.
There you go. You can check him out on Twitch at
It's the X Mr. Gumdrop. That's my Twitch right there.
There you go. Anything else? Any other social media platforms? You wanna put out there?
I'm on TikTok as well. Also, Mr. Gumdrop. Where we got a little bit of low content, but we're out here. We're trying.
Fuck it. We doing
Yeah.
what we can. You can see me at Yax. That's YX_SNJ. I am the nonchalant Don.
And this is our
And
first episode back, correct?
This is we back.
First
Thank
official fucking
God.
coming back.
Thank you, Lord. We're back, and we're coming to the bullshit near you. So yeah, sponsor us because I'm trying to quit my job. Shout out to y'all niggas. I ain't got no more talking. We said what we said. I'm out.